Alright, welcome to another fishing adventure. Starting this out a little different today. As you can see, I'm here on the river, and I just finished up a morning fishing session. It's about noon now, and the fishing wasn't very good. It was pretty slow. Caught a few fish, but I'm going to throw out some bait here before I leave, and come back to the same spot tomorrow, see if it makes a difference. What I've got here is a mix of boiled birdseed and feed corn and sweet feed, and a bunch of leftover pack bait, oats pack bait. And yeah, it's kind of wet. I put it together last night, so the sweet feed is kind of broken up a little bit and decomposed, that you can't really see the pellets anymore. But this works great for spotting, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a spot, and I put it out in 3 different places. I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to put a bunch of bait right here, just downstream from where I'm going to be sitting. And then I'm going to put a bunch of bait right over here. I'm just going to use that down tree as a landmark. I'm going to put it just off the shoreline over here. So I'm going to be fishing over, that'll be my second line. And then my third line I'm going to put upstream from where I'm at here. And I'm going to use this dead log right here as my landmark. And I'm going to put it just off the shoreline on this side right here. So yeah, like I said, the fishing here today was not very good. Mostly has to do with the weather, the high barometric pressure today, and the river is falling because it came up from a recent rain. But it's supposed to be the same weather conditions for tomorrow, so I think this would be a good evaluation as to whether or not pre-baiting helps or not, because it's supposed to be similar weather conditions tomorrow. So stay tuned. I guess if you're watching this, then that means I must have caught some fish, huh? See you tomorrow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's kind of exciting. I don't know what's in store for me today. Time to get baits in the water.
I anticipate lots of catfish will be attracted to the stuff I threw out yesterday, so that's why I'm fishing with spicy baits today. This is spicy tiger nuts soaked in diluted sriracha sauce. It's not conclusive or anything, but I've noticed that I tend to get less catfish and bullheads when I use spicy baits. I'm still kind of establishing that theory, but that's what I'm going with today. And in that same vein, I have added chili powder to my pack bait today. That's oats, sweet feed, can of pineapple, and chili powder. And it needs water. Too crumbly. Just a little bit. Doesn't take much. That's it. So a little observation here before I cast out. I don't see any bubbles anywhere, and definitely not in the spots where I put the bait yesterday. You know, bubbles indicate feeding carp. They're sucking up stuff off the bottom and creating a mess on the bottom, and bubbles will normally be rising. I don't see any of that here. So there's a few possibilities. Maybe the fish came in and cleaned it all out during the night and it's all gone, and the fish are gone too. It's possible. Or maybe not many fish have discovered it yet, and they'll be coming in here in the next hour or two as the sun comes up and start going at it. I don't know. Or possibly the fish may be ninja fish and are able to feed without detection. No bubbles. Yeah, so 7:28, bait's in the water. Sun just came up. It's cold, it's cool. I'm sure the shallows are cold. I put my baits, 2 of them are in kind of medium to... Oh. Okay. Two minutes. I guess I didn't get the net ready yet. Just wanted to, take a minute to tell you what's going on, but okay. Should have been prepared for that. See if my catfish theory proves true or not. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of catfish here. It's like that stuff is probably like a dinner bell for the hordes of tiny catfish that live in this river. Still don't know what I have here. Okay. I just made a blind stab with the net and got him. All right, literally 30 seconds. First fish is on the bank. Little guy. Starting off with a little guy. Better get him back before my other rod goes off. It's so cool out here. The air is so cold. This fish feels warm. See ya. Yep, the second one's going off. Need the net. Didn't need the net. Some good weight on this. This dirty water makes everything so mysterious. No idea what I have until it's literally in the net, because it's just no visibility at all. I guess there's an upside to that, is the fish can't see me standing here. Fighting fish in clear water can be difficult because they can see the net coming at them. And they see you standing on the bank and see the net coming at them, they can dodge it. This has got to be a better fish. I mean, I haven't been able to bring him to the surface yet. Yeah, it's a real good fish. This is taking forever. It's been several minutes since I last talked to the camera. My left arm's burning. This is quite some good excitement for early in the morning. Oh yeah, it's a real good fish. Got him. That is a real good fish. Wow. He should be good and tuckered out. That's a real good fish. That's a real good fish. Yeah, 14 pound fish. What a beast. 14 pounder. I move back so I can fit in the screen. What a great start of the day. Little fish as a warm up. Big, beastly 14 pounder. Long, stocky. This fight took forever. Took forever. Is it noon yet? Back in the water. It's turning out pretty good so far. So I just looked over and there's something on my other line. There's something on my other line. Who knows how long that's been going on. Now it's just starting to pull drag. All right. Get out of my net, please. Go on. Get out of here. All right. See you next time. All right. Something's pulling on this third one. This one was in the deepest spot. I got no baits in the water now. 2 rods laying up by the camera and no fish on the other one. That's what I asked for, isn't it? The coffee's getting cold up there. How rude of these fish to not allow me a few sips of coffee between catches. Inconsiderate. Hopefully this fight's not quite as long as the previous one. Just digging for the bottom. Oh, that was a pretty big tail. This is a good fish too. Oh yeah, get in here. Got him. Yeah, a little bit smaller than that 14 pounder. This one's probably a 10 pound fish. And he did give up a little bit easier than that 14 pounder. And I would think so, he's just got a smaller tail. Smaller weapons to fight with. But I got 0 baits in the water. Man, this day has turned out pretty good so far. There you go. Check that hook. This is the only one I have that I can just rebait and recast. The other two need to be retied because I had to cut them. That's still good. Hook bait's still good. I think it's safe to say that my baiting from yesterday has made an improvement in this spot today. I've already caught more fish in the first 15 minutes than I did the whole 5 hours I was here yesterday. I guess I'm going to put this bait on the other side of the river where that big fish came from. So it's going to be a few minutes before I get those other rigs retied and rebaited. Nice thing about that bird seed, you know, it's small little seeds, so they're just all over the place. It will take fish a while to find all those. You know, they'll have to spend a lot of time hunting around that area. I've had better results with the bird seed than with the feed corn. I think the feed corn, they can just gobble that up real quick. Nice thing about these spicy tiger nuts is they never get slimy. There must be something in the hot sauce that prevents that slime from forming. Sometimes the slimy tiger nuts can be a little bit annoying to deal with because they're just so slippery. And if you touch, they just get that slime on other things, and all this stuff just gets slippery and kind of annoying to bait up sometimes. But no such issues with the spicy tiger nuts. And I actually do see a bubble trail over here. Not exactly where my baited spot is, but near it. I think there's a fish over there making a bubble trail heading upstream. Yeah, that's deep right there. 6-7 feet deep maybe. It's been 5 minutes. I'm a little concerned that all the commotion I've been making here on the bank, catching those 3 fish, has maybe spooked some of the fish that might have been around here. I don't know. It's not a catfish. Catfish would have given up long ago. Okay. Yeah, it's fast action. Another small fish. Situations like this, now it kind of becomes a race to see if I can get 3 rigs in the water without the next fish coming. I probably jinxed myself just now then. I think having 3 lines in the water at this point is kind of a fantasy. It's just not happening. The bite is too fast. Let's see if I can be sneaky. Oh yeah. Snuck the net right up underneath him. That's a nice fish too. The old jingle, jingle, jingle on that other rod over there. Definitely have a fish on the other line. Oh, just pull and drag. Look at this guy. 8-9 pounds probably. Came out of that deep hole over there. They're coming from everywhere. Shallows, deeps, everywhere I threw bait yesterday. I'm really hoping for something kind of unique. 20+ pound carp, or a big grass carp, or a buffalo mirror carp. I don't know. There's lots of possibilities when I'm fishing the river. I don't think this is one of those fish that I just mentioned. This is a little 3-pound carp, I think. Yeah. Okay, I guess he wanted to go on the net. So long, youngster. Alright, no baits in the water again. I got a tangled mess here to figure out.
I had to go get my coffee from the truck way up there. Which one is it? This one? Alright. I haven't taken a sip of that yet. I need a sip of coffee. Gotta have standards. One more. I think my other rod's going off. Yeah. Get in here. Nothing I can do about that other one right now because I need a net. I know some people use multiple nets. It's just not something that I'm just gonna do. It's just too much gear. Too much gear. I know that's heresy to a lot of gearhead people, too much gear, but I'm kind of a minimalist when it comes to fishing gear. Okay. So not both of them. Both of them are going off. That feels like not a giant. Let's see what this feels like. This feels better than that one. How's that sun glare? Is that good? Can you see good? Yeah, me too. Army of small fish are invading. I kind of wonder if the big fish, which have more life experience and are no doubt smarter because they've been able to stay alive longer in the wild, I wonder if the big fish have vacated the area with all this human activity going on the bank here, stomping around on the bank. That's one of my theories on big fish is maybe they're not necessarily smarter, but they've learned. I don't know. The fact that they're big, they just happen to have the right behaviors that allow them to live long enough to get big. And one of those behaviors likely is to avoid humans at all costs. Whenever they detect humans, they just get the heck out of there. That's one of my theories. And little guys like this who don't know any better, they get caught by guys like me or eaten by a big fish or a bird. Yeah. Good luck. Fish on. This feels nice. This feels nice. Doesn't feel like Dinkville. Just got all three baits casted out a minute or two ago. Haven't sat down yet. Yeah, this feels nice. It's not when it's a little fish, they just tend to freak out more. When it's a big fish, they're just like, what's going on here? Guess I'll swim the other way. Or the little fish are just like, what's happening? So this is just a wait and not a lot of frantic activity happening on the end of this line, so that makes me think it's a bigger fish. Yeah, it's a better fish. Better fish indeed. Not a dink. Not a dink. Got him. Got him. Yeah, that is a real nice fish. Yeah, 11-pound fish. Yeah, this is the size class fish that I'm really liking to catch today. Want more of these. 11 pounds. Really silvery coloring on this fish. He's very pale. A little sun on him there. I got drag pulling on my other rod behind me here. Guess it just keeps happening. It gets less and less exciting to have a double, huh? Back in the water. There you go. Bye-bye. It's 10 minutes after 9. Yesterday the bite started about now. but it's just been one after another since I got here today. And of course now my third one's going off. I'm just going to, this one's right here by the bank. I'm gonna leave him alone for a second, just let this fish know that he's in trouble. There we go. Just get a good set on that hook. Make sure that hook gets driven in as far as it's gonna go. There's something weird. This fish is just like sitting right here, right at the end of my net, like not moving at all. Weird. He's like, all right, let's just get this over with. Okay, blind grab with the net and I got him. I don't know if I'd call this fishing. It's more like catching. Not complaining. Well, I think this might be a little better fish. The weight feels good. And the way it's fighting seems like a larger fish, but who knows? It's been on the hook for a few minutes now, so kind of surprised it's just all common carp. No grass carp, no buffalo. I wonder where they're at. This has got bug in my face right when I started to talk. This has got to be a good fish. I don't know. It's not going on any like heavy runs or anything, but it's just being real difficult to get in, and I can't bring him up to the surface with any reasonable amount of force. He just will stay down. Get out of my face. Got him. Got him. Big fish in the net. That's a great fish. It might be big fish of the day. See where this fish is hooked? It's hooked right in the bottom lip here, in that tough part of the bottom lip. That's exactly how that hair rig's supposed to work too. Yeah, a 13-pound fish. Well, I was concerned that this train had taken a detour into Dinksville, but not the case at all. 13, beast of a fight, beast of a fish. Gave me a good workout. I'm sure I cut out most of it. It's only a minute or two for you. It was about 15 minutes for me. Catch this big, thick, 13-pound river carp. They do fight a lot harder than the lake fish, for certain. No baits in the water, once again. Lots of bubbles over there where my bait is. Lots of bubbles. All right. Kind of debating whether I'm going to call it quits, because I'm almost out of pack bait. I would have to walk back to the truck and get my bait bag and come back down here and make some more pack bait. Not sure if I want to keep on fishing. Definitely scratched the fishing itch this morning. It's a little fish, a little bolt of lightning. All right, self-release. I think what I'm gonna do, I already got one rod out of the water. This one I'm just gonna leave out. And I'm gonna walk back to the truck and get my bait bag. I didn't bring it because normally one batch of bait will last me, a whole 4 or 5 hour session, but I've been rebaiting like every 5 minutes constantly. All right, I'm gonna stay a little longer. Yeah, I've caught plenty of fish. Looks like I didn't get a bite while I was gone on that one. Caught plenty of fish today, I'm satisfied, but I don't know, just the idea that one of these next ones might be a bucket list fish or a personal best or just something really unique. I'm gonna stay a little longer. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't caught a single catfish. All these fish, I haven't been keeping count of all these fish, but not a single catfish. Don't really know exactly why that is, but my theory about the spicy baits is kind of showing itself to be true today. Oh, he must have edited out all the catfish just to make himself look smart. Yeah, believe whatever you want. I'm sure somebody will comment that nonsense. Yeah, that feels nice. I'm officially out of pack bait and I haven't had a chance to make the new batch yet. Still not even sure I will. We'll see how long this fish fight takes. I already went all the way back up to the truck to get the bait bag, but we'll see. If this is a big fish, then I'll call it for today. If this fish is over 10 pounds, I'll call it. If it's not, or if it's not a unique fish in some way, I'm staying. There. Decision made. This fight is taking forever. I'm pretty sure this fish is more than 10 pounds. Oh, my other rod's going off. Got him. Got him. I don't know, this fish might just be under 10 pounds. 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Yeah, another 9-pounder keeping me busy. Got drag pulling on the other line behind me. And we'll see what that is. Guess this isn't the 10-pounder that I mentioned that's gonna give me permission to leave. I don't know. Let's go see what's on that other line. That's a nice fish. Happy to have him. 9-pounder. Nice fish. You free? Bye-bye. It has been a good while with this since this fish started biting on this line. Let's see. It's still there. Shook it. Okay, good for him. So that fish wasn't 10 pounds and this thing wasn't a fish, so I guess I'm staying. I just have the tiniest bit of pack bait left. Pack that around the sinker a little bit, put that out there. Alright, not going to get too fancy here. If I have an easy open can, I'll use it, but it appears that I don't. Oh, that, nah, I don't feel like using that today. Oats and sweet feed, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing every time, folks. Well, not exactly the same, but cream corn. Yeah, it's a little bit of water. That little bit of water will just help the pack bait get started a little faster, soften up a little faster. And I'm gonna stick with the spicy theme today, chili powder, green corn and chili powder. There we go. That's it. And that does need to sit for like 10 minutes. And I don't know, I suppose I'll put, I don't know, I'm just going to sit here and collect my thoughts while the bait gets ready. Maybe take a break, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could cast this one out with just a hook bait, you know. I'll just cast it out with just a hook bait while I wait for the pack bait to marinate. With hot bite like this, it's possible that I might just catch a fish with only a hook bait. Let's see, I'll put it down here. Oh, this one's going. Boy, this fish is taking off real fast. I'm not getting big fish feelings from this one. Maybe it is a big fish. Alright. Hey, this is kind of a cool looking fish. Oh, he's only got it on one side. Here, hold on. Yeah, this, check this out. Mirror carp scales. I think this kind of fish is called a muddler, where they've got kind of both both types of scales there. This is just one little bit, and only on this side along the back there. That's pretty interesting. This fish bit on that rig that had just a little bit of pack bait on it that I cast out just a couple minutes ago. Hey, the fish are getting more interesting. I like that. Nice. Well, it's only been like 5 minutes, and no doubt this bait is going to be too loose. But I'm just going to pack some on anyway, pack it on as tight as I can get it on there. And if it falls off when it hits the water, which it most likely will, not a big deal, whatever. It'll just rain down onto the bottom right next to the hook bait, and better than nothing. Yeah, I know that looks nice, but it's really loose still, but it'll probably be all right. Put this over in that deep spot. I haven't had a bait over there in a while. That has been less than 5 minutes. Ooh, that feels nice. That feels nice. Feels real nice. I wonder where all the grass carp are. I'm kind of thinking maybe if I started fishing with boilies, I might catch grass carp, because they're probably not as good at picking up food off of the muddy bottom as a common carp is. I wonder if that's something that was sitting a little higher up in the mud. Might be easier for the grass carp to suck up. I don't know. All right. The plane. They're spying on me. Trying to find my fishing spots. I knew it. Babe Winkleman up there in that airplane. He's trying to find my fishing spots. Just kidding. I like Babe Winkleman. Yeah, the little fish keep on coming intermittently. I think I'm going to stop showing you any little fish because it's getting a little monotonous for me. Back in the water. Just got the third line casted out. This feels nice. I'll just say, if you're seeing this right now, then this means this is a good fish, because as previously mentioned, I'm not going to show any more dingfish, but I don't know what this is yet. Getting a double. I need to stop this guy. I need to stop this fish. Okay. Stop that one in his tracks. Oh yeah. Snuck that net up underneath him. That's a real good fish. Probably another 9-pounder. The chaos continues. Probably another 8-9 pounder. Back in the water he goes. Got another fish on the other line. Okay. I think I finally got a catfish. Yep. So, I don't know, what was that? I've been counting the carp, but lots of carp, 1 catfish, okay. Alright, the other one's going off too. This doesn't feel like a big fish here. Let's see what this feels like. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. I'm going to stick with this one. He's just swimming right into me. He's just swimming right in. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Get in that net. Yeah, got him. Yeah, this fish is no doubt probably over 10 pounds, but decided I'm going to stay till 11. It's about 10:30 now. Sorry about that. Gnats are out. I'm getting a little worn out, but yeah, still going. Back in the water. I don't think I need to do the treadmill today. It's a pretty good workout, just fishing. There you go. Bye-bye. This fish was just nicely just hanging out in one spot. It wasn't like pulling, dragging, get me all wrapped up in anything. Oh, and then he released himself. Thank you. That was a small fish anyway. That feels nice. Yeah, I intended for this to be the last fish. It's getting late in the morning. It's like 11:30. The bite has slowed a little bit, but now I got another double. Put this back. I'm going to see what's on that other line. It's been quite a workout today. Feels good. Feels good. I think this is a little bit better fish than that one I just released. Been patiently waiting for me to come over here and finish the job. Oh, I got him. Sneaky net job. Blind net job. Almost pulled me in. Whoa. That's a nice fish. So, does pre-bedding work? It can. It absolutely can. It's not a magic bullet though. If you're throwing out bait in places where the fish never go, it's just not going to change anything. It's got to be in places where the fish already are. So it's got to be the right place at the right time of year. And mainly it just keeps them around. Keeps them around in a general area feeding so you can catch them. That's what I've done today. The feeding has helped a lot. There have been other examples where I've done some pre-baiting and it didn't turn out so well. So like I said, not a magic bullet. But this is my 10 plus pound fish to finish out the day. I didn't weigh him. 10, 12 pounds probably. Back in the water he goes. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.